Ladies and gentlemen, this is Potato. Welcome back to Democracy 3. We are playing as Germany, and we are heavily socialist, and that's our sort of play style for today. So, as you can see, at the end of last episode, we sort of developed this corporate exodus sort of stuff, and that's not too good for what we're going for. Intelligence briefing, we're fine, really. What else? Alcohol abuse, community policing. Let's pump this up a little bit. And that should decrease everything here, and everybody will be very, very happy with us. So let's do that. Legal aid. We could bump that up a little bit, but it's not costing us that much money at the moment anyway. What about inner city riots? That's coming down, actually. That's really coming down. Perhaps, yeah, we really need to find a way to get unemployment down. Just because GDP is so low, we really need to increase, perhaps, health, state health service. If we could increase that a little bit, then that'll reduce unemployment and make everybody else happy. But we don't have enough political capital for that, so we're going to do that next turn. Let's go. Brain drain. What's that? Our tax system is encouraging the best and brightest to leave. Yeah, okay. I get that. Income tax is rather high. Income tax is ridiculously high, actually. Restrict bonuses. Budget report. Our expenses are all over the place. Our GDP has absolutely plummeted. But we're gonna struggle through. We're socialist Germany. We can manage this. What about private healthcare? State healthcare, private healthcare? It's not doing so good. Not doing so good at all. Let's increase this. Yeah. Our income, don't forget, is still larger than our expenditure, which is what matters here. What's this over here? Prisons. Prisons could be interesting. Yeah, let's bump it up. Let's bump it up. Why not? Okay, so that brings us nicely on. So our GDP is super, super low. But is there anything that we can do to National Business Council, perhaps? Might boost GDP a little bit. Voters aren't really so keen on voters are not too keen on private stuff, are they? They're more keen on taxing the rich and stuff along those lines. So how can we go about doing this? It's difficult, really difficult. Gated communities. Don't really want to introduce that. National Armed Forces Week. Needle exchange program. Socialism sort of seems to support that, I think. I'm not really too sure. Transport. There's a lot of stuff that we could go for here. Carpooling campaign. Anti-gravity research. Now, we're going to mostly concentrate on our economic policy at the moment. Government subsidies for unions. I think not. I don't think we really need it. Young Entrepreneur Scheme is not something that would be too happy. Welfare Fraud Department. Yeah, we could do that. Implement that. Crank it up to max. Poor aren't going to like it, but, you know, poor already pretty much love us. Is there anything we should save up for? We really need to, you know, decrease our unemployment. That needs to be a major goal. Hybrid car initiative. Our car and stuff is, our car road area is, our transport area is pretty alright at the moment. It's more our sort of crime area that we need to worry about. Internet crime, intelligence services. You're already cranked up. So, what else? Technology. Science funding. Yeah, well, technology is a good thing, you know. But still, we need to find a way of getting unemployment down. Charts. Yeah, our income is good. Our debt is sort of leveling off. Our GDP is pretty bad. We want to try and increase that somehow, but that is going to be a challenge. Tax evasion. Corporation tax, income tax. Effects, well. That's not good. Debt crisis. Yeah, okay. Okay, nobody likes us, so... Internet crime, that's ended. That's good. Credit rating downgraded, that's terrible. Okay. So... we're in a bit of a sticky situation here. Our credit rating is low. But... people like us. Unemployment is coming down at last. Crime is low, poverty is low, health is middling, education is top-notch. Is this coming down? No. Alcohol consumption. How can we reduce alcohol consumption? Alcohol tax? Can we... yeah, let's tax alcohol a lot. Let's be pretty restrictive on alcohol. We need to get it down. We need to get rid of it. Our income is not high enough. We need to introduce some more taxes, I think. Graduate tax? No. Capital gains tax? People are in favor of a capital gains tax. Let's do that. GDP is going to decrease. Self-employed, high earnings. Capitalist? Yeah, we've heard it all before. Tax evasion is going to increase. That's not what we want to see, but we don't really have much of a choice, do we? Is there any more policy we can introduce in terms of tax? Yeah, let's introduce this. Tax evasion is going to take a major hit, but that's what we want, really. We don't want people to be avoiding tax. Chancellor resigns. Well, I'm not surprised. We mucked around quite a lot with what we were doing. Yeah, you want the job. We'll hire you. Why not? Everybody seems to be doing alright. You're gonna get fired. And we're gonna hire somebody else. Somebody that's interested in welfare. Who do we want to hire? Yeah, you're gonna be hired. Good. Chancellor resigns. No biggie. In recession, and our GDP is so low that it's hidden behind these icons down here. That really goes to show how low it is. See this this tax evasion? Is this going up? It's coming down. It's coming down. Obesity. Is that coming down? Agriculture subsidies. What about if we reduce this? Yeah, what about if we cancel this policy? Yeah, let's do that. It's not very popular anyway. What else can we do? Inner city riots. Unemployment, crime and poverty. It's coming down though. It's coming down. That's what we want to see. Yeah, our interest rate is continuing to climb. Our debt is continuing to climb. Our income is barely improving. Our GDP has clearly bottomed out. I think we're in a pretty sticky situation. Homelessness, state housing. We're at its maximum. We can't do anything about that. Can we introduce anything else that'll help our economy? Consumer rights, yeah, people like that. Automated refunds. Bump it up. Our popularity isn't great. It's dropped a bit since we started sucking at the economy, but I'm trying to give the people what they want, you know? We're a socialist country, but we need to sort of Labor Day bank holiday. Wow, no, we can't really afford to do that. What else? What else? What else? What else? Tax? Can we tax anybody else? Carbon tax? Could probably do that. It's going to cost a lot to introduce. Flat income tax. That could work, but I doubt it. Luxury goods tax. That would people would be happy with that. Sales tax? No. Punitive wealth tax. Let's try and give that a go. Proposed Freedom Act, yeah. Next turn. Oil pipeline attacked. Our credit rating is bad. Our debt is increasing. We need to cut expenditure somehow. Foreign aid. Foreign aid is pretty low, actually. We could increase it a bit. No. Revert changes. Let's leave that as what it is. Military spending. We could bump that up. Liberals wouldn't like it. Decrease the number of state employees. Yeah, I don't know. We definitely decrease unemployment, and it would help patriots, so we're gonna go for it, even though we are bringing our country closer and closer to ruin because our GDP is so low. Okay, what we're gonna need to do is we are gonna need to absolutely slash corporation tax. Now, that might seem like a bit of a bad decision, but we need to get some of these bad situations ending in our country. So, that's the way we're gonna get GDP up. Okay, we're gonna go for you. 54%, that's good enough. It's good enough to win. Unemployment is coming down, crime is going down, poverty is already pretty low, health is pretty good. So, how's this corporate exodus looking? It should be coming down, hopefully, because corporation tax was absolutely slashed. Well, yeah, well, what about nothing? What about we cancel the policy? Let's cancel it. It's cancelled. We have no corporation tax. Wow. So that happened. Uncompetitive economy. Wow, that must have ended really, really quickly. Obesity has ended. Alcohol abuse has ended. Wow. That's good. That's what we want to see. That's really, really strong. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's been Potato. If you've enjoyed, then please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!